people, right? So we're talking about some time-consuming habits, right? Okay, right? You don't make the schedule. Don't make schedule, right? It's also wasting your time. And the last one, procrastinate. Procrastinate is a verb. It means, what does that mean here? Trì hoãn, right? Okay, procrastinate. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 habits here that could waste a lot of time, right? So what I want you to do is that I want you to think about some ways that you can manage your time if you had these habits. Okay, what would you do, right? To stop sleeping too much, to stop overthinking, to stop watching movies, to stop surfing the internet, right? I want you to give me at least one tips, one way, okay, for these habits, please. Okay, so I'm gonna give you, let's say you can note down, huh? I'm gonna give you, let's say 2 minutes, at least one, so you can give 2 or 3, right? For these habits. Here about some of the ways and some of the tips that you can use to you know, get rid of these bad habits, right? Of wasting your time. Get rid of something is mean reduce something. Okay, who wants to share first? Amy, you want to go first? Amy?
My tip is that before I go to sleep, I take note the list of tasks I must to finish tomorrow. Yeah. Which is time management skill. Yeah. I set the deadline for each task, how many times I need to finish it, and I need to be strict with myself. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And only I complete all the tasks I propose, I will go to bed. I think that is the effective way to manage the time.
Okay, to manage the time. So do you put your habit of watching movies there? You told me that you watch movie
after,
overnight.
I finish all the tasks.
And then you watch movies.
I don't need to see a movie every day. Yeah, I spend one day with no task, with no work, stay at home, and I can enjoy a movie.
That would be more enjoyable.
Yeah.
That would be more enjoyable if you can like finish all the tasks there, right?
Yeah.
So the tips that you gave us is that you're going to make a to-do list, for the next day, and then you have to stick with that, and you have to be strict, set the time, set the due limit time for that, and if you can complete all, and then you can go to bed. So some days that you have to stay overnight to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think about like leaving the task for the next day?
Leaving the task.
For the next day, the next tomorrow you go to bed, or you just
Uh,
watch a movie and then tomorrow you do it again.
Tomorrow is my day off, so I can join movie.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Right. So first tips: make a to-do list. Make everything arranged for the next day. Right. Thank you, Amy. Jenny, any tips that you want to share?
My tip is for sleep too much.
Uh-huh.
I set the alarm.
Okay. Easy, huh?
Well, no, I set alarm and I try to get up earlier, about 10 minutes.
Oh, so you mean like if you want to wake up at 6, you set the alarm for 5:50.
Yeah, 5:15. And the next day I set up the time is 9
5:40, huh?
9:30 9:30
9
9:40
5:40, 5:40.
5:40. Yes.
Okay. So like 10 minutes earlier every day.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so it means like if you want to wake up early, you set the alarm and then you have to do it gradually. I mean like one day you make 10 minutes, 10 minutes, and 10 minutes until you get your target.
Yes.
That's what you think. Okay, so set the alarm for sleeping too much. Okay, good. I mean that's good. What about like, I mean like what happened if you hit the snooze button? Snooze button, cái nút ngủ nướng là cái nút mà kiểu như là dời lại này, người ta gọi là snooze button. Snooze button, when the alarm rings, when the alarm goes off, and then you just hit the snooze. Okay, skip. What happened? You don't know because when you sleep and then okay, get away from me. Okay, you did that before. You did that before.
Yes, so I said that I will try to do it.
Okay, good. So setting the alarm is not the I think it's not the very effective way. Right? Okay. Okay, but my tips for you: stay away from your phone at night.
Oh.
Right? I mean, like you set the alarm, but you put the alarm far away from you, really far on the table there. You have to wake up, go and turn off the alarm. When you can actually wake up and take the alarm, take your phone, and you actually up.
Oh, it's a good.
Okay. So good. But what happens if you take the phone and you go back to bed? And yeah, told me shit. Okay, right? But this is also help, I think. I hope that helps.
I will do
Okay.
it in tomorrow.
Tonight. Okay, tomorrow. Okay. I hope it works. Okay, don't blame me, huh? All right. Okay, don't say bad words to me. Okay, thank you. Any tips?
I have one tips for the bad habit, surfing internet too much.
Okay.
Yeah, it does set the time limit for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know that using social media is not bad, but if we use it too much, we cannot focus on work, and it will make us become like easily distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we should set the time limit for it, like 15 minutes or 20 minutes using social media in the break time.
Okay. So I mean, you set the alarm.
No, I don't set the alarm.
You set the countdown, right, for your phone. I mean, like 15 minutes, and then it's just countdown, and it times up, and then you have to turn it off.
No, I don't set any alarm on my phone.
So how can you know the time? I mean, like if you just like go on to TikTok or Facebook and you surf, and how can you manage that time? How can you limit it?
Oh, I think you can see the time on the phone also, right? Like when
Yes,
you
I don't
open the
think
phone,
I don't think you are aware of that.
but I don't have TikTok and I don't usually use Facebook also.
That's good. That's good, right? Okay, that's also a tip. Delete those things on your phone. Delete those things, right? And limit the time also. But I limit my time by setting the countdown. I don't set the alarm, but I set the countdown. For example, I say hi Bixby, countdown 10 minutes. So it means it's okay. So so it means like after 10 minutes, it's just like it goes off, and then I have to turn off, right? But every time I do it, and I mean like 10 minutes is not enough usually. But when you do something, I mean like when you try to do something actually with your job, with something, 10 minutes is pretty long. But when you use the social media, 10 minutes is not enough. It's just like 1 minute. Oh, time's up. Okay, right? Okay. So you giving me 3 ways, right, to manage, right? But overthink, sleep too much, surf the internet, set the schedule, procrastinate. Okay, procrastinate. We're going to talk about procrastinate. And snooze. Snooze is mean in the morning your phone, your alarm goes off. Okay, alarm, you have to use the word go off. Go off có nghĩa là nó kêu, right? So alarm goes off. Okay, goes off, right? And you still stay in bed. You turn off and you open Wi-Fi. You turn on Wi-Fi and you surf. Do you have that habit?
Yes.
You do? You don't because you sleep. I don't. Jenny, because you sleep, right? She doesn't have that habit because she loves sleeping. And Amy and Annie, Amy, you have Amy of surfing your phones first, checking your message first after you wake up, Amy. You have,
I need to turn off the Wi-Fi.
I mean, like, do you have the habit of turning on the Wi-Fi and checking your Facebook or checking your TikTok or checking something, surfing after you wake up?
No. Yes.
Yes or no?
You can repeat your sentence.
Okay. All right. So it means like when you wake.
Oh, I have problem in the internet, so I can hear you.
Oh God. How long have you been? I mean, how long have you been muting? Oh my God, it's out of battery. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, how long have I been muting? 5 minutes?
No. When you ask me.
Okay, good, because it's out of battery. Okay, so do you have the habit of checking your phone first after you wake up, Amy?
No, when I wake up, I check my phone firstly.
Oh, yes, you have to say yes, right?
Yes.
Okay, because I asked, do you have that habit? You say no.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay. Are you sleepy, guys? Okay, right. So you have that habit, Annie, maybe, and Annie, probably. Okay, so I want you to find a solution for that. How can you stay away from your phone first after you wake up? Solutions, please.
I put my phone far away from me.
And you have to go and turn off the alarm. But this, yeah, that's a good way, because when you actually go out of bed and you actually up, so that maybe you cannot go back, right, and sleep again, right? Maybe you just sit. Okay, so one way, okay, put the phone far away from you when you sleep. What else? Annie?
I use phone after I wake up, but it's not for checking the message. It's for meditations.
Oh. Okay, so
So
you go first.
So I think we can change the bad habits by making a good habit instead.
Okay. That's a great idea, right? You can change the bad habit by making the good, by setting up the good habit instead, right? Instead of go directly, immediately to Facebook, right? Do something like go to YouTube and open the, meditation music, something like that, and you meditate, right? Okay, right? Replace the bad habit by the good habit. Okay, Jenny?
I think you can set alarm later. For example, when you have to go to work at 8 a.m., you can set the alarm about 7:30. So you only have about 30 minutes to prepare before go to work. So you can
Okay.
use your phone for checking or do anything. I think so.
Don't you think it's a good way? No. I mean, if you wake up late and then you don't have time for yourself. I mean, right now you wake up early. You want to wake up early. Not that way. Not that way. Not the way I want.
Oh, I think the solution from Annie is the best.
Okay. Yeah, you set the time so that you have no time to check your Facebook and to check your phone. All right. That could be the way, but I don't think it's a best way. Could be the way, right? Okay, so replace that also, right? Okay, but recently people doing that a lot, right? And then they keep checking their phone first after they wake up, right? So I think the best solution for that is that I have that habit before, right? And if I check my phone first, so that I have to stay in bed for like 30 minutes. 30 minutes instead of, like, if I don't check my phone. So my solution is that I turn off the Wi-Fi, I turn off the modem here, so that I can't check anything after I wake up, right? But actually, when I actually wake up and then I turn on the Wi-Fi, but when I'm out and I finish my personal hygiene, right? And I check. That's okay when I check, but I just spend like 5 minutes or 3 minutes to check, and then done. I go and do other things, right? That is also a way for you to manage. But then checking your phone first is because in the morning is the best time for you to do something good for your mind, just like meditating, just like Annie said, right? So we're going to talk about some more tips to manage your time by learning about some favor, because right now you have a lot of favors from others, right? Have you ever heard about the word favor? Can you do me a favor? Can you do me this favor? Can you do me that favor? Right? Can you help me with my homework? Right? Can you pick me up tonight? Something like that, right? So what are some of the favors that people ask you that you don't want to do and you think is just a waste of time? Any first?
Prepare the breakfast.
Someone asks you to prepare the breakfast for them?
Yes.
You don't want to do it? And what do you say?
I ask them to buy it. I ask them to buy by themselves.
Any more?
Go for a walk with them in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that the favor? Okay, that's a favor and you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I get kind of get late, so I prefer doing it in the afternoon, not in the morning.
Okay. Right, but they need the partner to go, so they ask you and you don't want to, and then you say no. Okay. Is that have you ever accepted any favor and you think that you shouldn't, or you think that is just a waste of time?
I don't remember.
Okay, so you think about that. We move to the next first. Amy, what are the favors that you don't want to do and you think is wasting time?
I still don't understand your question.
Favors là sự trợ giúp. Right? What are the favors that people ask you and you don't want to do?
You can ask Jenny, so return. So it's my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jenny, do you have any favors that you don't want to do?
No, I don't think any favor that I can do, because when my friend or my colleague need my help, I'm willing to do it.
Okay, for example, let me just ask you. Someone asks you, just Annie, huh? Annie, you're good at Japanese, right? So someone asks you to do the test for them because they know that you're good at Japanese, right? So what should you do?
Sometimes many people ask me to do for English, and I'm willing to do it.
You're willing to do it?
Yes,
You
because
spend 2 hours to do it. You're willing to do it?
Because it's just take a short hour for me to help them, so I'm willing to do it.
Okay. Do you think it's a good way? Do you think it's a good habit? Do you think it's a good habit of helping people like that, doing the test for them?
I don't think it's a good habit, but I don't understand why I willing to help them about it.
Okay, just like you're very helpful. And what about you in that situation, Annie? If someone asks you to translate
I
to
say no.
Japanese, okay,
Yeah.
and what happened? I mean, like if that is maybe the friend of your friends, or maybe someone that you know but not really close.
It depends on the situation. If it's urgent and it's important for them, or I can get some money from that, so I will accept it.
So if you get some money and then you will accept it.
Yeah.
But if okay, so you have to. It depends, right? It depends on on the situation. Okay, if it was Tommy. I'm not trying to set you up, okay? If it was Tommy, I asked you to do a test, Japanese test for me.
It means I do the test for you.
Yes.
Why don't you do it yourself?
I can.
Why?
I can. I can do. I don't know Japanese.
So I'm sorry, I cannot help you for those things. You have to do it yourself. I can help you, I can teach you. Yeah, and if you don't know anything, I can help you, but I can do it for you.
Yes, that's what I want. Okay, she's very straightforward. Thẳng tính. Okay, right. So for some people asking you to do something that is, I mean, like help them with the test or translating something that you think is waste of time, and you think that those people are not really close to you, I think we have to learn to say no. Right? This is also the good way to manage your time. Learn to say no. Maybe with the invitation to some parties or something also that you have to learn to say no because you have a lot of tasks to do, right? You have to be straightforward like Annie. Okay, that's one more tip that I want to share. Amy, are you all right?
Yeah. If someone asks me my favor, I consider that it really need my help or not. If my example, if my colleague ask me to help them, if they if really they lazy and don't want to do it, and why I need to help them, but my colleague do it but not effectively, I will help them to make it better.
Okay, right. So just okay, just like Annie, it also depends, right? But then you have to ask people to do it first, and then you can correct them later.
Yeah.
Right. But some people, like I have this situation, some people just like send me the documents and just like 10 pages of something in Vietnamese, and they ask me to translate it to English, and I said, what? I mean, like they can do that. They can just bring that one to the translator, right? And they pay money for that, right? But then they ask me, and some of the students of mine ask me, teacher, can you do this test for me? And I say, no, I'm your teacher. I'm not your friend, right? If you have a friend, you can ask them to do, but then you do it first. Okay, you give me the answer. You give me the questions that you don't understand, and I can help you. I can point out what's wrong with that for you, right? So we have so many ways to manage our our time, to be a good time manager that you've been listing out, right? So right now we're gonna do something fun. we're gonna do something fun so that we can present today. Okay. We know that right now so many things happen around us, right? So many things that is very trendy. Okay, so I am going to give you a few minutes in the room so that you can discuss with your friend. I want you to give me the best news right now. Okay, the best trend right now. Then you're going to share with your friends now. 5 minutes to prepare the news and then present with your friends. You understand what I mean? For example, what is happening to the recently? You know, pink chilling, right? Right.
Yes.
That's maybe, yeah, she doesn't know. Okay, Annie doesn't know. Okay, catch the trend for me. Something hot right now, right? And I want you to share with your friends. Okay, so I want you to work. Okay, work individually, because I want 3 news here. Okay, I want 3 news. I'm gonna give you 1 news also. Okay, so prepare the trend and share with your friends. Okay, something interesting, You got the question, Jenny? You got the question?
I listen a trend and anything else.
No, just a trend. Any trend you have to share with your friends now. Okay, so we try. You can look up on the internet. That's okay, You can look up on the internet, I'm gonna give you, let's say, 5 minutes to prepare. Okay, let's go and share. I know we are all here really want to catch the trend. So we do this activity, right? To share with your people, with your friends here about the new trend. Okay, come on, let me just go first. Have you ever heard about FOMO? The word FOMO? Never? Okay, so it stands for feeling of missing out. Feeling of missing out. Okay, this is a very popular word recently, right? Lots of people, they are talking about this word. Okay, so before I share about this syndrome, right? We call this one a syndrome. Syndrome. Okay, so we call this one a syndrome, right? I want to ask you a question. Jenny. Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Jenny, how do you feel if you didn't use, how would you feel if you didn't use your phone or social media for 1 week?
I think I will feel bored. Yes, because when I'm stressed, I usually use my phone to overcome my stress because I can listen to music or survey web or TikTok. Yes, so
Okay.
I think if I don't use the phone about 1 week is so hard for me.
Okay, good. Right. So that's impossible for you.
Yes, I think so.
Okay. What about Amy? And what about Amy?
I feel I'm still okay without telephone.
Without cell phone, right? Telephone is something that kind
Okay.
of, okay, that's your home, okay?
Yeah.
You're okay with
Yeah.
that? 1
Yeah.
week, no internet, no phone, no social media, no Facebook. Okay.
Yeah, I can go to the gym or buy some book to read. And I think
so many things to do.
yeah.
Okay, instead of using cell phone and internet. Okay, Annie?
For 1 week, I will afraid whether I'm missing out something or not. Cause I surfing internet for to update the information in the world. But if we because now I live far away from my families and they are older now. So if I don't use my phone for 1 week, I will afraid are they still okay or not?
Okay, good, right? So you use social media just to keep in touch, right? So the main purpose here is to keep in touch with your friends and family, especially family, right? So FOMO, I'm sorry, just the word, just it's not a feeling, it's just a fear, right? It's a fear. Fear is not a feeling, huh? Fear of missing out, huh? Okay. So as you know, today with the development of social network, there are many people with FOMO syndrome, right? Especially young people and Gen Z generation, right? And okay, so FOMO, that's what I told you, fear of missing out. So people with FOMO often feel that others are happier and more fulfilled than they are. right? So this feeling has a significant impact on your thinking and behavior, and it's leading you to some decisions based on your feelings, right? But not actually your needs or your desires. So most people get this syndrome in one way or another. It's just like when you do not update the information online, you're afraid of missing out or becoming backward person or becoming, you know, old-fashioned one, right? Especially when you're talking to your friends, what's happening right now, and then you need to know the updates, news, right? So that you can talk to them, right? But it's also like FOMO is also shows in another aspect. When you see your friends post check-in photos after extremely luxurious trip, or they go to really wonderful places like in the north, they check in Hazang, beautiful place there, and then it urge you, right? It force you to do that by any means. I mean, like, okay, this year I have to do this one because, you know, she can do that, so I can do that. I have to go there. And then you have to do whatever you can to go there, right? Maybe you spend a lot of your saving to do that, to eat at that restaurant, to go to that place, just to show to people that you are fancy, right? Just to show them, right? So you know, doing things or traveling or trying enjoying more thing is good, but it's not in that way, it's not in the way of other people affects you to do so, right? So fear of missing out right now is very popular for young generation, right? And I think we need to be aware of that, right? If other people, if next time Annie show you the Chanel bag, is very nice, right? Don't think about buying the same bag with her, right? So it's also something that we have to be really careful, especially young people, right? So that's a FOMO, fear of missing out, that I want to share as the news with you. Okay, any questions for the FOMO? You got everything? Is it easy to understand the FOMO?
Yeah, I can understand.
Okay, cool, right? Okay, so any questions for FOMO? If not, you can move to your news. No questions? Okay, so we move to Amy. What you're going to share? Can't wait.
Recently, the most famous words people using is thao túng tâm lý.
Oh, okay, right.
It started from a new a talent singer with name Mono with song Waiting for You.
Okay.
Mono is Sơn Tùng MTP younger brother.
Okay.
And when he debuted, he were hated and criticized by young generation. But they when he appear in beautiful context, with the performance with the song Waiting for You, it has the moment she made
Not she.
yeah
Okay.
he made he made a cue action kiểu ú òa.
Okay.
That's were a visual and from that they they became more famous, and yeah,
Okay.
from
Can you do that action for us? Can
yeah.
you please? Okay, let's say. Ooh, ah. Ah, okay, yeah, okay. All right, okay. Ooh, ah, right? So it becomes really popular right now,
Yeah,
right? What is the relation between thao túng tâm lý and that? So
from yeah, from hate um to love him, crazy and kiểu
okay, so from like a lot of people are, you know, a lot of people hate him, but then after that performance and after that cute action, they start loving him.
yeah.
Because of that. Okay, so you said it's a thao túng tâm lý. Okay, so we have so many ways to you know, to make other people love us, right? And Mono has a different way. Okay, well then that's the first time I heard about this one. Thank you for okay, questions please, guys. Come on, you need to make a question for your friends. Okay, let me go first. Amy, so when's the first time you heard about Mono?
When he debuted.
When he debuted. Okay, right. The first time I heard about him was the performance you know, in the Miss World, right? Miss
Yeah.
Grand. Yes, Miss Grand.
Yeah.
That's what I first
This
time. Is it?
were a beautiful contest.
Yes, exactly. Right. Beautiful context. Yeah. Beauty context, actually.
Beauty contest.
Okay, cool. Right. Thank you. Jenny, any questions? Annie? Hello, Annie. Okay, last time you remember what did I told you? Because you've never heard about thao túng tâm lý, and right now she shared for you. Right. So what did you say?
Thanks for sharing, Amy. And do you a fan of Mono?
Are you a fan of Mono?
Yes. Why I'm a fan of Mono because she's so young but so talented, and the song her song is
All right. Why didn't you keep saying her song?
his song
Okay.
yeah, his song is written by him.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah, he can sing also.
okay. Right. So is he gay? Amy? Is he gay?
What?
Is he gay?
I don't think so.
Oh, you don't think so? Well, you keep saying she and her.
It's
I
my
you know.
mistake. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I think that you know. Okay. Okay. Henny?
Do you still like him if you know that he is a gay? Because I'm sure that he is a gay.
I believe that she meant straight.
Oh, she is man straight.
And straight
Straight
man.
man.
Yeah.
What? Right. She is sure that he's gay.
Yeah, how do you know that?
How do you know he's straight, Amy?
I
You
believe
check it?
You believe? Okay. Sometimes you believe it's not correct, but I heard from people that he's gay. That's okay. That's okay. So many people, right? So many celebrity.
if he gay. Don't care because I'm focused on his talent and
Okay,
not
that's good answer.
his song.
His voice, his song. Okay, thank you very much for sharing. Yeah, you guys can make question. Why are you afraid? Okay, so we keep going with Jenny. What's the news?
The news about a bad trend. I can share a bad trend.
That's okay.
Okay, a bad trend I used to follow is the take a photo or a video in front of the runway. Do you know that? Some
The run,
TikTokers,
the
yes,
runway.
the runway
What
of airport.
the runway of the airport. Oh, okay. Take
Do
a
you know that?
photo.
Yes, some
On
TikTokers have a trend about this. And for this video, when the video is post in the web, some all of us employees are discriminate kỷ luật ạ.
discriminate.
Yes,
Kỳ thị.
Kỷ luật ạ.
discipline.
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 Discipline. Yes. Just about one video, so many people are afraid.
Okay. So
Yes.
they take a photo or they make a video.
Make a videos also.
All right, on the runaway, you know, the way that the flight is running, right, is preparing to take off.
Yes.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think it's đáng trách là reversible.
Okay, that should be banned. That should be blamed for. Okay, so okay, that's not okay, that's not the trend, but it's actually that's some how do I say bad news, right? It's also the hot trend, but I haven't heard about that one. Is the video still available?
I don't think so because many people are discriminate. So
This
I think
okay, gỡ
so
xuống, take
yes,
off.
yes.
Okay.
So this is take off.
Okay, good. You watched that video before, Annie and Amy? Haven't heard about that one. Okay, maybe okay, maybe it was not too right. I'm not the trend catcher actually. All right. Thank you for Jenny sharing. Annie?
Yeah. Oh. I'm not a good trend catcher too. But I'll show you a trend in Japan that I applied to my life recently, and in Japan we call it Zen.
Zen, okay.
Yes, is there anyone heard about that?
No.
No.
Zen, no.
Yeah, Zen. It means that we back to the inner beauty, come back to the nature.
Okay, come back to the nature. We back to
Yeah.
our inner beauty.
Yeah. So I used to be a person who loved quite expensive things. But now I changed my mind and yeah, I don't judge people by their appearances or looking anymore. And I also changed my eating habit. I quit eating meat and just basically eating vegan.
Oh. Okay. So that's because of the Zen trend in Japan. So
Yeah.
why? I mean, like you're coming back to feel yourself inside, right? To feel your beauty and your inner self, right? But why is that related to becoming a vegan?
Because it's also related to like because we love nature, so I don't want to eating meat or fish anymore. Yeah.
How long have you been,
For
vegan?
about 1 year.
For more than 1 year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's so so you still eat some like dairy food, right?
Yeah.
Egg and cake, something like that.
Like I eat fruit and vegetable, yeah, instead of meat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Question.
Are you completely say no to meat?
No, it's not completely. Sometime when I hang out with my friends, it's okay to eat it.
What food do you eat every day? Not count to go out with your friend.
I eat at normal rice, fruit, and vegetable.
Oh, okay. Do you eat some kind of nut? Kiểu các loại hạt ấy.
Nuts.
Nut or egg or milk?
I used to, but I heard that it's not good for my skin. You know that, yeah, it's may the reason cause acne on the face, so I quit eating it.
Oh, the nuts?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I read a research from Harvard University that nuts can make acne on the face, so I quitting.
Okay.
Oh, that's why I have a lot of acne on my face. I do a lot of nuts. Okay.
What kind of nuts?
I mean peanut and also like almond and something like that. Right. I have the like how do I say that one? How do I say that one? With the honey, you put everything inside the honey. You put everything inside, and you put honey inside, and then you fry it. How do you say that? Granola. Yes, granola. Yeah. Okay.
Granola.
Yeah, I do that a lot with yogurt. You think it's good? Honey?
Yeah.
Yes. I mean,
I think
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
6 months ago, I'm starting follow raw vegan diet for my breakfast, and I think my skin become better with no acne and more beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. But then my parents, they are vegetarian also. They're not vegan, but they're vegetarian. Right. Yeah, but becoming like I can't imagine myself to be a vegan, but then I'm really admire some people who can, be very strict with their meal, with their diet every day. Right. Okay. When I heard about the word Zen, you know, I've been, looking for the word Kaizen a lot. Have you ever heard about the word Kaizen, Annie?
Kaizen.
In Japanese, yeah, Kaizen.
Kaizen. It means improve.
Yes. Yes. It means like you cannot stop. It means you have to keep improving yourself, right? You have to find some new ways. You have to be creative, right? So it's Kaizen. It means like you have 3 things that you have to take care about yourself. The first one is your mind, right? The next one is your body, your physical health, and the last one is your soul, right? So in the Kaizen, how do I say, philosophy, and you have to be balanced between the three so that you can live happier, right? I read a lot of books about Kaizen, right? And it reminds me about the word Kaizen. Thank you, Annie, for sharing. Okay, so today we've talked about some ways to manage our stress and some of the news that you can share. Okay, so today's Saturday and we had a lesson on Monday. So probably I think that I shouldn't give you more homework, huh? So that you can enjoy your weekend tomorrow, right? Just some of the preparation, right, for the next lesson. Okay, so I hope that you can spend some time to do some research so that we can have the lesson better to the next Monday. Okay, since tomorrow is Sunday, so I hope that you have beautiful Sunday weekend with your friends and family, and I will see you next week. Okay, any questions? You never have questions, huh? Next time I'm going to set the rule for the question for you. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you guys. Have a good day.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.